Hey everybody, welcome back to Home on the RNG. Today, we are doing a side quest to discuss the game Stray.
I'm so excited.
Rachel is here, Russ is not.
Well, thanks for that warm welcome.
But hey, we've got an R with us, and that's all that matters, a J and R.
Yeah, it all works out.
So, at the time of recording, Stray is probably, 2-3 months old?
Yeah. All the internet cat game stuff is kind of...
Has now died down. Because for a while, Stray was all you saw anywhere online. And by the time they're hearing this, it's probably a year later.
Yeah. Well, worth revisiting if you've played it or haven't played it.
Yeah. So yeah, Stray is one of those games I was really looking forward to on the PS5 when I saw it announced, because the concept was so very different from most games.
Yes.
If you haven't played Stray, the concept is you're a cat in a world full of robots. The humans have left. That's it. That's
Period.
your game. Rachel, tell me about your Stray experience.
I don't know how many times I would just go, oh my God. That was basically my experience. Or a lot of, oh no, 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 because you can die in this game, and it is absolutely terrible. It is the saddest thing. It's like Scar throwing Mufasa off the cliff. It is crushing. It is so crushing. But I really, really, really enjoyed Stray, and not just because I love cats. They just kind of nailed the cyberpunky dystopian future vibe. I mean, the graphics were on point, of course. It didn't feel like a chore ever to play this game, and it was so varied. Like, everything that you did was different. It wasn't just like, okay, you're a cat, so just do cat things. Like, there was a lot of variety for being maybe 8 to 10 hours.
It's about 5 hours, actually.
I did 8, but I was also just going up and hanging out with all the robots and rubbing up against them. And
that's actually one of the things I like about Stray is its length. It's so short that it never overstays its welcome. It very clearly, the designers did not feel like, oh no, we got to make sure this is a 20-hour game, so we got to build in enough repetitiveness or whatever. They made the game they wanted to make. They told the story they wanted to tell, and however long that is, that's how long it is.
It's Annapurna, right? That's who made it, I think.
Sure.
I know it's got purr in it.
I'm not even a cat person, but I can appreciate what a good job they did with the cats.
I have 2 cats, and I wanted this to be my cat. I was like, can I replace one of you with fake cat? No, yes, no.
Because there are sections of the game where it's just like, you know what, you can just scratch at this rug for a while for no reason.
You're just marking your territory.
And there's nap spots.
Yeah, there's a trophy for sleeping, I think, for an hour because I got it.
Well, now I have to load up Stray and have him sleep for an hour.
Yeah, and even just the cutscene of your cat curling up for a nap, it starts out zoomed in really close to your character, and then as time goes by, you still hear the purring, which is very satisfying because it comes out of your controller, so it just kind of feels like it's right there, right close. And then the camera zooms out, and it just creates this really beautiful scene of here's your cat, look at this cool environment that you're in, and there's a cat too. It's really nice. It's very charming. They definitely put a lot of attention to detail in the areas where you can nap to make it a full scene, and not just here's a corner, just go sleep. It's really nice. It's definitely if you're one of those people who loves to take in-game photos, it's set up for that. Oh yeah,
this game was made for taking in-game photos.
So many photos.
Because the cat can interact with the robots. So
it's so great.
I don't know that we're going to go deep into the plot because of the length of the game. Discovering most of the plot, I feel, is an important part of the experience.
Yeah.
But the big notes are, you're a cat wandering around with your cat family, and a pipe breaks underneath you, and you find yourself...
So sad. It's coming. It opens very warmly to get you used to the controls. Go play with your other cat friends. And then you just know, when you see them jumping onto a pipe, you're like, oh no, I know exactly what's going to come. And it does. And it's it hurts so bad even knowing. But yeah, so you're trying to then get back to your cat family because you're a above ground where there's actual like grass and
Greenery.
greenery and sunshine, and this robot world's been cut off from everything else.
Yeah, you fall into the cyberpunk slums.
Yeah.
And you find that it's populated by robots that have been left behind by the humans, and they're just living their lives.
And they're just fascinated by you. They're like, "Oh, hello, outsider!" Like, they're just like, "What is this? You're a cat? What is that? Hello, hello, cat." And they are obsessed with you, as like you as the player is obsessed with the cat.
There is a part where you acquire a robot companion.
B12.
Which is how you acquire some vitamins, which is how you are able to talk to other robots. It also lets you scan the environment, learn your mission objectives.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, you can find out like what happened to the humans and stuff by exploring. You get little like memories unlocked, and the robot explains like, "Oh, I remember this."
Yeah, the memory recoveries are most of them are hidden throughout the game, so it's one of those where you could beat the game but not find all the memories.
I missed one.
I missed 3 or 4.
Missed one. Guess I have to play it again. Darn it.
Yeah, again, short game, so it's not bad. And like you said, it's very varied.
Yeah.
I mean, there are sections where you are evading enemies, where you got to run around fast enough to get away from enemies.
Yeah, what are they called? They're like little head crabs, but they like, if they jump on you, they drain your blood.
Yeah, I forget what they're actually called, but they're basically macrobacteria.
Yeah.
That eats anything.
Yeah.
And the robots are terrified of them because they eat metal. Mm-hmm. Mostly you avoid them, but for a while you have a weapon you can use against them, and then you don't again. So the game keeps changing in that way.
Yeah, because at first when I unlocked like the gun, I was like, okay, I guess now I'm a sniper cat, and then it quickly moves on from that. Like, that's not the point. Now, okay, cool, this worked for this one section. Go, we're getting rid of it now. You're going back to exploring, and just it's not like an action game, which was really nice. I was really hoping it just didn't turn into now shoot the things forever.
As the story progresses, there are multiple hubs as you move forward in the story. These hubs are where the robots live, and they might have little side quests for you to accomplish for them. And that's honestly the majority of the game, is just exploring and interacting with the world and these characters in it.
Yeah, the robots have like really old school like monitor heads that like will show emotes. So like there are certain ones where you can rub up against, and then they'll like get really excited, and then a heart will show up because they're so happy that like this cat's purring on them. Or like there's one robot that you can sleep on, and you can use him as your nap space, and he's just so happy that it's happening. He's just like staring at you like excited, and I'm like, I'm just as excited as you are, buddy.
There's also one that you can trip by running in front of, and
Yes.
collapses to the ground.
Yep, cat knocks things off tables. You can.
I think we're forgetting about the most important button of all, though. There's a meow button.
There is a meow button
With like 500 different meows.
Yes, the cat actor. I'm sure if you guys knew anything about this game, I think her name was Layla, or is Layla. I'm really hoping she's still alive and well. But there was a post going around forever, which was like, here's the cat that did all the meows. It's the actor. And it was like precious that there was a post about it. But yeah, you can meow and get attention.
I enjoyed meowing at every robot in the game because they all have different reactions. Mm-hmm. Some of them are angry. Some of them are curious. Some of them are in love.
Yeah, it was fun. Just causing chaos, but also being adorable, as cats do.
Yeah, completely unnecessary to the game in most cases. You can also like jump up on tables and slowly bat a glass off the edge.
I also enjoyed that buckets were the primary source of like long distance transportation, because everyone loves a cat in a bucket. And it just got your cat with its little paws hanging out, like so excited.
As the bucket glides.
It's very cute. But and yeah, the world itself is fascinating too. Like, it's strange how much world building they did in such a short, condensed time.
I would love more story set in this world. I want to find out more about what's going on. What happened to the humans?
Yeah. I mean, if anything, it did feel like maybe this game, I don't want to say it was a demo, because it did feel like a full, complete game, as Jeff had said earlier. But I kind of wonder if they were like testing to see, like, is this something people would be interested in? What else can we do to expand upon it in the future? Because, yeah, they did a lot of world building for it being so small.
One thing I've mentioned multiple times in reviews, I like it when a game tries to do something different, when a game tries to do something new, and I love it when it works. And that's essentially what this game is. It is very different. I mean, it is essentially, it's a cat simulator in a cyberpunk setting.
Yeah.
It's a little... What I wanted to say is it's a cat simulator meets Valhalla, but not everybody has played Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender.
Oh, yes.
Which is another game that does try something different, and I think it really works.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that game is... The main mechanic of that game is essentially mixing drinks for customers and just learning about the world and the characters. And this is kind of that, except you're not a bartender, you're a cat.
Yeah.
That's largely the difference. There are action sequences which are fun, and it's paced very well. It's the various sequences are timed out very well. Nothing gets old, nothing gets stale.
Right. Yeah, even when you have to, like, when you know you're going to have to run through the monsters, like, those sections are very short. They're well timed. It's like a nice little break from, like, oh, you're in a new area and you just explored a lot. Now here's some, like, action. The music's amazing, and it makes you feel like that threat is there. And like I said, it's really sad when you die.
There's never a moment of, oh, not this kind of segment
not again. Yeah, it's so...
Like, we just did this.
It's spaced out very, very well without it being, like, repetitive.
So I think what we're saying is good game.
It's a really good game, yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you don't like cats, I think you would end up loving the cat.
I am not a cat person. I've never had a cat. I am largely indifferent to cats at this point.
Which,
I've done this entire review holding a 3-pound puppy in my arms. Hi, Zoe. We need a Zoe simulator.
We do.
Or you're a 3-pound dog who just runs up and down stairs all day.
I'd be fine with that. That sounds like a great game.
Stray 2, the Zoe tale.
Ooh.
Zoe and the cat become friends.
I don't know how Zoe would do in the cyberpunk slums, though. She's too precious.
She's kind of rough and tumble. She's fallen down the stairs a couple times.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe she'd make friends with the little crabby bloodsucker tick things.
She would lick them.
Mm-hmm.
They would lick back, and she would die.
Yeah, well, maybe maybe her spit can kill. We don't know.
Now I'm scared, actually. I need to see a doctor. Anyway, that's it. That's what we've got for Stray, unless you've got any final thoughts.
No, play this game. I think it's on PC as well, not just PS5. I do know for PC there's a lot of mods where people put their own cat in. So if you don't like the orange tabby cat, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, then, mod it up, knock yourself out. But definitely play this game. It's worth your time.
And if you see any paper bags in the game, go ahead and investigate those.
Yes, definitely investigate everything. If there's a button prompt, do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
That's Rachel's advice for life. If there's a button prompt, do it.
Yeah, explore. Even look at, I don't know if people are into achievements as much as I am, but even looking at them to get an idea of what to do, that will widen the game a lot, and it clues you into things that you didn't know you could do, like being a cat DJ. Didn't know that was going to be as much fun as it was, so don't want to give anything else away outside of that, but just wouldn't have done it if I didn't look at the trophy list.
Well, there you go. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Go play some Stray, and hopefully we'll see more games from this developer.
Smash that
push
purr
the edges.
button.
Yeah, scratch, and sleep.
Purr. Can't even speak.
Purr, scratch, and sleep, people.
That's a dream.
Ring that sleep bell. Scratch to this podcast, and purr this episode.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh God.